We're live.
Okay. 9 a.m. on the dot, or 8:58. We starting our show. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Nah, son. Y'all had your face turned away. I was trying to give her some sugar. Y'all saw me.
I was itching.
Nah, son. Try again. Good morning. There's so many people that live their lives with thoughts of, once I get my degree, I'm gonna be happy.
Once I do A, B, or C.
Once I get married, once my children get out of school, I'm gonna start. And we're here today with a theme, a show topic of start
where you are.
Where you are right now. Not once this thing happens or that thing happens. Start where you are. And we believe we're going to have an interesting conversation about what that looks like. What does it look like to start where you are? What if I've never started where I was before? I don't know what that looks like. We're going to have a conversation about that today.
We are going to talk about it. Back in a moment.
Hey,
Good morning, my name is Brian McNeill.
and I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Like.
Get better.
Okay. Fresh batteries if they won't rewind. That comes from LL Cool J, 16, 17 years old. Can't live without my radio.
Hey, Dr. Deborah. Dr. Deborah, please inbox me your physical address.
Is this Sister Brittany Raj Alberti?
Do you know who that is?
I know who she is
Katura.
from her Facebook celebrity, because she's local to Charlotte, but she hits the road all around the country and goes on cool vacations. She's also a coach and a speaker, from what I understand. Good morning, Brittany. Welcome to our show.
Good morning. Hey, Katura.
Good morning, Katura Green. Welcome to the show.
I was thinking about Katura this morning. This morning, I have actually accomplished a goal that I set myself yesterday. And I'm thank you. Hey, Brittany. She says, good morning. So my goal was to actually address and mail Christmas cards with some semblance of possibility that they will arrive by Christmas.
They will.
I know, but for years and years and years, I'm 55, and Christmas has been the same exact date for 55 years.
Yep.
And I think I have done Christmas cards twice.
Okay.
When Brandon was a new baby, I was
Her
a new
son,
mom,
Brandon.
and I was gonna do this right. We were gonna get Christmas cards out and everything. And that was he was born in September, so that was the 1st December. That would have been 1996 that I sent out cards.
Well, you're doing it today because we got blessed by Sister Jacqueline.
We got blessed,
Rosier.
and I ordered cards, and they're beautiful. And I sat here, and I almost wanted to keep them all for myself. But the good news is that I have posted. Everything is ready. They are addressed, posted, and gotta go.
So now we have a show topic. The show topic is start where you are. But for those of you who are brand new to the show, let me introduce it to you properly. My name is Brian K. McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And together we make up what's called the Empowerment Duo. Now, this show that you're watching right now has been going on since October of 2016. That's right, Monday through Friday since October of 2016. And the show has a purpose. We come here talking about 3 things specifically. On this show, we talk about
Personal conversation,
or
business information,
or
spiritual inspiration.
that's what we talk
With
about.
a little bit of shenanigans.
With a little bit of shenanigans. That's what we talk
leave
about.
out my shenanigans.
Because we don't need no
We gotta have
shenanigans.
shenanigans.
We don't need no
Come
shenanigans.
for the shenanigans.
No, they don't.
They
They don't come for the shenanigans.
They don't come
Katura,
for everything else.
Katura,
They come
do they
for
come
the
for the-
shenanigans. The shenanigans is the glue.
that's not.
The glue.
Nah, son.
Understand the,
The glue
shenanigans is
the
exactly
glue
what
is
I
the
was
comments.
explaining on
The
yesterday.
reading of the comments. That's
The
what the glue is.
shenanigans is the part that makes it make sense. What's good, Kenny?
I think reading
Hey,
the comments
Gina.
is what makes
Yes,
it
that is good.
right.
But the shenanigans
Let me
is the glue.
finish the story. I mean, the intro, please. We do have an expressed ministry as an empowerment duo. Our ministry is
economic independence
through
entrepreneurship.
That's it.
That's it.
That's what we talk about. That's what we bees about. All right. So today's show topic, Gina, you're great. I'm glad that you're here because I'm glad Lisa's here too, because people who help people to publish.
I'm always here.
Yes.
Every day.
I get that, but I was making a point. I was going to talk about Lisa, the publisher, for just a second.
I'm the same person.
Anyway, she's trying to start with me. Y'all see her trying to start. Lisa want to be starting something.
To be starting.
But I ain't gonna let her get to me.
You don't have to let me.
My point is this:
we love you too.
I love Gina. Gina's amazing. Gina, the work you did this year with the Distinguished Authors Guild was phenomenal.
I love it.
Yeoman's work.
I love DAG.
Yep, me too.
I mean, I just like the word DAG.
Distinguished Authors Guild. But the point is, there are so many people who put hurdles in their way before they start. And we're here today with the topic of start where you are. What do you say to that topic, Dr. Deborah Dunstan? Start where you are. What do you say, Brother Kenny? What do you say, Sister Brittany? With the thought of starting where you are. Even if you're not ready. I'm not ready yet. Whatever.
Yeah, and so that is what I endeavor to do over and over and over again all the time. But sometimes you get stuck starting where you are.
Okay, talk about that.
I actually believe that, and I have I want to say this is the 14th of the month. So this month particularly, I have been like, hurry up, start, hurry up, wait, hurry up, wait, hurry up, wait, with some new things and places that I want to go, be, and do. Trying to coordinate them to make everything just work right. Like I do have to consider some things because there are some things that I need to consider but considering them is still part of starting. Some of the things I had considered and then decided.
Are you conflating considering with waiting? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Considering in action. Considering includes researching. It includes scheduling. Includes doing these things. So one of the things that I wanted to do was to get back into Toastmasters, and I began to reinforce why I had to not do this. Right? I can't drive at night. You're working during the day. There was just I'm looking at excuse after excuse after excuse. Right? So then I said to myself. Not in these exact words, but it probably was.
And then
start where you are. How do I do that? Well, I went looking for a Toastmaster online, and it was a horrible excursion. For some reason, it was more difficult than I had ever endeavored before. And I conflate that with the enemy was trying to make an obstacle because I can research and find anything. So anyway, I decided to go back to one of the old crawls, which was Meetup. Haven't been on Meetup since 2019 and decided to go back there. I went to the Meetup and I looked for speakers. Activities that
Meetup.com is what she's talking about.
Right.
Okay.
So then I found the Toastmasters, and then I found the Toastmasters that was virtual. And I was excited about that. And so I went and I found one and I registered for it. And then I was aggravated because it's not until the 19th. Because I was like, I want to strike while this iron is hot. I want to do this right now. So I went ahead and registered for it. And then I go to their page and there's lovely, mature brown people. Oh my God. I am in heaven.
Yeah, the 19th will be here before you know it. It'll be here fast.
I know that now. It's 5 days away.
Yeah.
But it at first it was still feeling like obstacle. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you gotta go past those obstacles even while you're in the process of starting because it was holding me up. Like I was already feeling
I get that.
held,
Right? And that's a good story because
so then I get there.
It does give an example of starting where you are.
Absolutely,
okay,
absolutely. I've been a president of a Toastmaster. I've been a vice president of a Toastmaster. I've won multiple awards, but since having gone through these past 3 years, there have been some psychological obstacles.
Post-pandemic. Dr. Deborah says, Lisa actually reinforced that with me. Start with what I have.
Low-hanging fruit exercise.
Start with what I have. Good morning,
Absolutely.
Brother Craig Saab. Craig Saab says,
Craig.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning to you. He says, good morning, everyone. Have a great day on purpose and enjoy it to the fullest. I have on my new contacts. I'm going to see how much I can see because they don't work with my glasses. Yep. So I've got to test this all out.
You don't work with your reading glasses?
No.
Okay.
Not that I don't want to. I can see. Okay,
good. All right. So we're going to get into it pretty good today. And I really, really want your impact, especially those of you who are in a business of helping others to start. I will tell you again, I'm going to endorse this again. If you happen to be a thought leader, or if you want clients at all, whatever your game is, if you want accumulating clients, you need to join alignable.com. Alignable.com has been a significant boost in my business because you get these one-on-one 7-minute meetings over these things called Smart Connects. I do 2 or 3 of them a week. And they fill up my calendar. And in the 2 months that I've been with Alignable, I've spent $60, $30 for this thing and $30 for that. The return on investment has been significant. Okay, significant. So you got to do that. I do want to get into, I do want to ask you guys to start with where you are, what that means. But I do want to just say this because we mentioned it yesterday. How Draymond Green got into another altercation. Well, yesterday they suspended him.
I know.
They suspended him what they call indefinitely. They indefinitely suspended Draymond Green, Kenny. Did you know that?
Is he suspended without pay?
Without pay. Indefinitely.
That's kind of
And
excessive.
Before he comes back, he has to meet league and team requirements. But they didn't specify what those are. But it probably includes anger management or some kind of counseling or something like that. So he's probably going to end up doing,
Right.
He's probably going to do about 10 games. That's all. But 10 games is basically going to cost him about, he's already lost $800,000 for the 5-game suspension.
Kenny said, I found out from y'all yesterday looking at the replay. Well, yesterday we did not know about his suspension. We knew about when he yoked the dude.
Gobert. When he choked out.
And we knew about when he slapped
Nurkic. Yes.
Yeah.
He slapped.
I felt both of them were respectable.
So on your job, if somebody yokes somebody up and chokes him out, that's no big deal.
If they're in the process of yoking somebody else and I yoked them because they yoked him, then yes, that's no big
Kenny
deal.
Tucker's right. He's crazy.
He could be crazy, but
tripping.
he still liked his teammate.
He needs to get his hand slapped hard for real. He's gonna get sat down for real.
Jenna said he's a hothead, making too much money
to act juvenile. Yes. Come on, man. You tripping. Good morning, Miss Sheila. Good morning, Sheila. How you doing?
Sheila.
He's acting like and he makes $21 million a year. Okay. So if he misses 10 games, he's already on top of the 5 games. He's missing $3, $4, $5 million.
So baby, he needs to get an anger translator, like the Obama anger translator.
but they was talking about it this morning. Apparently, he's one of these guys that won't be embarrassed or won't be ashamed. Okay, and apparently suspensions and taking his money doesn't impact him like that. It don't change no behaviors. He's been suspended before, and he still do the same thing.
But he's been suspended with pay before or without pay?
Without pay. Every suspension, if you're suspended, you're not getting paid for that. Okay, every suspension, and he's got 3 suspensions this year, and they've only played like 20-something games. God,
there's an underlying issue.
I mean,
If that's the case, there's an underlying issue.
Jordan Poole was last year,
That's
punched
right.
his teammate in the face. He punched his own teammate in the face in a practice, and they showed the video. And he tries to, and here's the other thing too they was talking about. He doesn't seem to have any remorse. Okay. When he punched his teammate, he goes, yeah, I saw the video, but y'all ain't heard any audio. Y'all know what was being said.
Right.
Whatever. You punched your teammate.
You don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I'm still team Draymond Green. I get it. I'm sorry.
What?
I like Draymond.
You like Draymond because he's acting like a kid.
He's not acting like a kid. I think when you give me an action, you get the consequence of my choice. I don't have a folder that says, oh, he tapped me, so I'm going to tap him back. He choked me for 2 seconds, so I'm going to choke him back for 2 seconds. I don't have that folder. I missed that class.
By your metrics?
When you come for it, if you send for me, then I'm coming for you.
Yes, that's exactly what's going on right now. That's why he's got an indefinite suspension. Draymond, you play silly games, you win silly prizes. You play dumb games, you're going to get a dumb prize. And your dumb prize is going to go hit you in the wallet. You slap them in the face, they won't punch you in the wallet. One yoke deserves another, Dr. Deborah. William Brown, great topic. Sometimes our feelings about starting something gets in the way of us doing things. Let's go there, William Brown. Let's go with that. Our feelings about starting.
Good morning, Shirley. Dr. Deborah says, what you say, Lisa? One yoke deserves another.
Yeah.
Yes. If you slap me a little bit and I slap you hard, well, you invited that slap. You didn't give me degrees. You slapped me. You choked me.
Kenny Tucker says, she likes him.
I do like
you
him.
Like him. Okay, you like him like him. That's different.
I do like him because I honestly feel that there are some people that do take advantage of the fact that, oh, that's just not right. There's no right.
Yes, it is.
There's no right.
There's two right. There's a right. There's this thing called decorum. There's a thing called professionalism. Now, you're a grown daggone man. And you got people
who just saw his teammate getting yoked.
You got people watching you. Everybody's watching you to see how you react. That includes children. Okay, you can have.
Now he got the responsibility of all the children, honey. Let me. I can
bring that up too because
that aggravates me. Let your children watch you.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Exactly. I nudged her on the side. I even nudged her firmly in the side, and she said, "Can I help you?" Notice she leaned back and said, "Can I help you?" Notice she didn't jump up in the air, spin around, and smack me.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something right now.
Your response was appropriate.
No, let me show you something.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I demonstrated it
on
live speed.
And I was holding my hand, and you are the husband that these people think I love very much.
They think,
and I was getting ready to backslap
no, you was not.
for poaching me in my side.
Not. You did it the way you would do it. Can I help you? Like, what's your problem? Talk to me. Say something. What's this about? But you handled it the right way. You handled it like a grown person. That's the way it would happen. Y'all saw this amazing demonstration, live speed. Okay. And what I did to her was worse than what Nurture did to Draymond Green. He barely touched him. Kenny, you saw that happen, right, Kenny? What y'all talk about? Today's topic, Sister Vicky.
I was holding myself back.
Today's topic is start where you are. But we've taken a detour talking about Draymond Green a little bit.
Because I think he's getting you know what? That first
suspended
of all,
indefinitely.
I think that is excessive.
I showed you, I sat on the edge of the bed yesterday and showed Lisa some clips in YouTube of all of these Draymond Green indiscretions, kicking the dude in the nuts twice, tripping LeBron James, yanking dudes out the air, punching teammates. I did not
advocate him going all extra with LeBron James. That was extra. I did not. Don't blanket me.
I showed you a bunch of clips.
I know.
You have to consider all of that.
I did. And I think he was.
Good morning, Mr. J. Matty A. How you doing, sir? Why is he suspended indefinitely? Because he's an ass. Okay, that's why he
He's
smacked
hurting.
Yusef
He's
Nurkic in the
hurting.
face and knocked him down. That's what he did. So now he's suspended. But he did that on his 6th game back from being suspended from choking out Rudy Gobert. William Brown. Look at William Brown. So beautiful. William Brown says, I believe he is overplaying his label. In sports, there are enforcers. He has that role. So he doesn't care about all the other stuff, but he's overplaying his label. Now, if you're labeled an enforcer, if you're labeled the tough guy, you gotta demonstrate it from time to time. You gotta showcase, I am a tough guy and I'll prove my point. I might have to elbow somebody. I might have to push somebody down. Vicky says, yes, he definitely should be suspended indefinitely. And Jamie I says, good morning to you all on this great day.
Good
Amen.
morning, Jay.
Show topic is not Draymond Green. The show
Please.
topic, Jay Mattier, the show
I
topic
need
today
y'all to
is
get off of him.
start where you are.
Start where you are.
And so many people, Lisa was alluding to it when we talked about it, we put up things in our way. William Brown made a beautiful thought about the way we're feeling or the way we're thinking about it when we start or going into it. Some people call that your attitude. Your attitude about when you're about to begin has a lot to do with of whether you're going to actually start or come up with another thing to get in your way. And you can get creative. You can come up with all kinds of excuses of not starting now.
There were a lot of excuses. And I actually almost found another one today for myself to not start now. When I started doing these cards, I do a lot of work with my hands. I had to learn how to work with my hands again.
What? I didn't say nothing. Right. You do a lot of work with your hands. Got it. Go ahead, baby. Make your point.
Anyway, my point was, Shirley, I didn't see your message. She said, did y'all get my message?
Maybe we
got
missed
to
it.
find her.
She gave a
I saw
smile.
you laugh. I saw you good
morning, family.
But I didn't see nothing else. Did it not come through? Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Maybe it didn't come through, Sister Shirley.
Maybe it didn't come through. Please say it again if you need to. Yes, that's right, Vicky. That's why I gave him the look, because he's so nasty.
What did I say? What did I say?
I'm good with my hands.
I didn't say that.
You're good with your hands?
I ain't say nothing like that.
What did you say?
Watch the replay. I didn't say a thing. You said I do a lot of work with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't say a word. I just looked at you. And then I looked back at them. That's it. I didn't say nothing. Okay. What did I say? Anyway,
there was another obstacle to stop, right? So I do a lot of work with my hands. I can type a lot better than I can write. My writing has not. That's right, Vicky. Thank you. He implied, but I'm not.
Now that implication has a lot to do with what's in your head.
Is that right?
And in your head.
Is that right?
See, because for you to receive that implication, it's got to already have a place to get it. I mean, a place to be received. You have to have the forethought of that already. I didn't say nothing like that.
Anyway, I was beginning to label the beautiful Christmas cards that I have.
Shouts out again to Sister Jacqueline Rosier.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I realized that my handwriting had deteriorated so much so that I was upset. Oh, Lord, William Brown.
He's not throwing us off. He says not to throw a wrench in the conversation.
That frightened me not to throw a wrench, but go ahead.
But he also says, but I have noticed firsthand that many of us don't know where we are, or we are too busy judging where we are to start. Mm-hmm. Have you ever went to the mall to go to a specific store? So you want to buy a specific thing. Like, for example, I wanted to buy some fedoras. I wanted to buy a fedora hat, a classy hat. And I looked up closest hats, and they have a hat store in the mall. Okay. Now I don't want to be in the whole mall. The directions was it's in the mall. Okay. So when I went to the mall, I wanted to find the legend of the mall, the layout of the mall, the map of the mall. So I find the map like right in the beginning, right there, and I look for this hat store. And when I found the hat store, it says this thing on second level. Okay. And then, but it also has this thing that's prominent. It says, you are here. Now, for that map to make sense, according to what especially William Brown's highlighted, for the map to make sense, I have to know where I am right now.
Absolutely.
In order for me to start off in these directions.
Absolutely.
Okay? You are here right now.
Absolutely.
But, William Brown, I don't want that thought of knowing where you are be an impediment too. And we're talking today about starting where you are. So you are here. You understand where you are here, but it doesn't matter where your here is. Start where you are.
Absolutely. Kenny said, why don't I see Williams and other comments? You are on Brian's page and they are on my page. We can see everybody's comments unless for whatever reason we don't see them. But hey, Stephania.
Yeah,
but
there should be a way to fix that, though.
No, they're there. They're all here and they're there.
Yes, but I'm saying it should be a way for everyone to see everyone's comments. Like if we have a centralized location, like if everybody was on, say, YouTube or something, we could all see it. Everyone can see everyone's comments. I don't know how to fix it, Kenny, but I wish there was a way. William Brown says, Shirley, yes, responded today. Sorry for the delay. Okay.
We hope that you're feeling better. Shirley had us praying for you, William Brown.
Amen. Thank you, Stephanie.
Stephanie said, I am here starting today to be my best self.
And she also says,
me too.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Brother Mark Greer submits. And Jay Mattier's in the room, Mark. So
unless he's going la 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 la, he's gonna hear your comment.
Mark Greer says, I'm in and out today, helping a friend move. Well, that's when you find you got a friend. Just wanted to wish everyone a good morning, fabulous day, and all the blessings this day holds for you. I also wanted to remind everyone that this season is not joyous for everyone.
Absolutely.
There are those who are struggling with the season, with the moment, with life. As we celebrate, let us also remember to show compassion. Although they may be surrounded by darkness, you can be that light. Stay blessed, everyone. Amen.
Amen.
So are you going to show compassion to Jay Mattier? And Jay Mattier, are you going to show compassion to Mark Greer? Want to be starting something. Vicky Linnell Evans says,
purpose is so, she says, and you have to have an idea / vision on where you want to go to start. Absolutely.
I think that matters more.
It does.
That's an idea of where you want to go.
We were having a conversation with a young man yesterday that that's where he's got to get first. He's got a lot of ideas, but he doesn't know which thing to start. And I used the example, Brother Mark said, hell no.
Is that our sister Tanya Harden swinging through?
Tanya, baby.
Where you been, girl? Tanya Harden, how you doing?
Take a moment to like, share. Get them in the room, invite them, and all that good stuff. Stephanie says, setting boundaries to keep my peace. I am trying that.
Stephanie, I've seen you mention that a couple of times the last few days. That's important. Setting boundaries to keep your peace, building fences to have better neighbors. Amen. Sister Vicky says purpose is so important. I really think the purpose and the end matters more than where you are when you start. Shirley says,
I love you can be that light, Mark Greer.
I love you. I love that you can be that light, Mark Greer. Amen.
Amen.
And Mark is saying you can be the light for somebody else.
You. Vicky said, thanks for reading the comments. I'm on Lisa's page. And if I'm not friends with Lisa's friends, I want to see that.
I won't see that person's comments. So that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is, Kenny. If you're not friends with Lisa's friends, you may not see them. So befriend all of Lisa's friends.
William Brown says, Brian, think of it this way. People are watching from different cars.
Okay.
I'm in Lisa's car with others and seeing what they are doing. You are watching who is in your vehicle.
I get it.
Thank you.
I'm not lost. Okay. I can still see everybody. Okay. Jay Mattier said, after those words, I have nothing but compassion for Mark and anyone in that situation. I can relate.
Amen.
See, Mark, Jay has
be the grown up in the room. Kenny said, I might have a solution. We'll talk offline.
Okay,
we'll
good.
Welcome your solution. Thank you.
Kenny's a smart motherfucker. Motherfucker. That's one of my favorite words. He's smart, man. He's a really smart guy.
Well, I'm glad. We have a lot of smart, most of the people.
We have a lot of smart friends. Lisa and I, we brag. We can brag on our friends, our circle of friends. We got smart friends. We got doers. We got people that are achievers. We got aggressors. We got great, great friends, man. Yep. So I look forward to hearing that talk with you, Kenny.
And we got friends that can get a prayer through.
And we got friends that can get a prayer through.
That's a blessing.
That's right. Start where you are. Let that go. I need to get this classic movie called it's the movie with Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise in it. I think it's Collateral. Okay, maybe not Collateral.
The cab one.
Yeah, when they have the cab. Tom Cruise
I don't remember
and y'all know the name of the movie. It's Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. Okay, and Christmas is coming. OMG! But in this movie, Jamie Foxx has the cleanest cab in the city. He's very proud of his work. He keeps a very, very clean cab. And he has a picture and he has an idea of starting his own limo service. So Tom Cruise, and he hears the story about what he wants to do. And Jamie Foxx is driving Tom Cruise around and all that kind of stuff. And then finally comes to this point in this movie, this critical point in the movie. He goes, look at you. You don't really do anything. Well, I'm going to have my business. All you needed was a lease on a Lincoln Town car, and you could have started your business, and you're still procrastinating. That's right. He was talking about when he starts his business, it's going to be right. It's going to be the best limo service. Collateral damage. Thank you very much, Jay Mattier. But that's the point. He had his mind of having this amazing limo service, and he had to get all of these ducks in the row and all of this stuff in place before he even starts. And Tom Cruise said to him, all you needed was a lease on a Lincoln Town car to start that business.
Stephanie, we read the comments. You don't have to watch it in two different places, but thank you. She says.
No, she's saying so she can see them, so she can see them.
Absolutely.
On both pages.
That's what I just said.
Stephanie's a baller like that. She
Good
got
morning,
3 or 4 phones.
Stephanie says, everyone gets to choose how they want to live their life. I get to choose what I allow in my life.
Stephanie, I love that you're saying that, everyone gets to choose how they want to live their life. Here's the problem I see in that. Most people choose not to choose how to live their life, so life does it for them. Life will choose for you if you don't make a decision. Life will tell you how to live if you don't decide. I'm going to post this. I took it off of Joseph Prignan. Shout out to Joseph Prignan's page. This is this image of Monopoly, okay? Of a Monopoly board. Mm-hmm. And the wording of it is, so many people go through life going all around the board, collecting their $200 and never acquiring anything. Mm-hmm. Not buying any property, not buying anything that's going to be an asset. They're just going around the board, not buying anything and paying rent everywhere they land. Okay. I'm not doing it justice with the description. I will post it on my page today, but it was such a wonderful visual idea. You just can't keep going through life collecting money. You got to do something with it.
Collecting that little short money. That $200 is not the deal.
That's probably enough to pay rent around the board. That's it.
Not even.
Stephanie
says, not making a decision is also a choice. Amen.
Yes.
Amen. And Kia is here. Good morning, family.
Dr. Deborah says sometimes not deciding is
Absolutely.
a choice.
That's
See how Stephanie and Dr. Deborah was in sync with their thinking because they both came in at the same minute.
And here Rose Couture says the same thing. Not making the decision is literally making the decision.
Yes.
It is. Vicky says, Stephanie, sometimes life chooses. You may be born into a lifestyle and have to figure out how to get out or change directions. Absolutely. My book, too. Raised by Chickens, literally talks about that. Hey, Heavenly, what's good? What's good?
Heavenly Reed. Heavenly Reed, good morning.
That's my cousin.
Your cousin. Good morning, cousin.
In Black families, when your cousin is the generation of your children, then they become your niece.
Okay, we're going with that. Stephanie says, it is time to implement what I know. So many people know enough to be wildly successful right now. Mm-hmm. You already know enough to have the level of success that you want. You do. But the implementation, and you know what the implementation takes? Starts with a C. The word is courage. Courage. And that is the first word in my award-winning book, 932. I have to start getting used to saying that I'm an award-winning author. I have an award-winning book.
Amen. Kia says, that's me right there. Born into something I'm desperately trying to get out of. I understand.
So, and even that right there, born into something I'm desperately trying to get out of. Could you get out of that situation in a day? Like in one day, just be out of it. Just move, start a new position, leave the city, whatever you got to do. Okay.
It takes more than that. Vicky says, I was born. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Sheila said, that's right. My older cousins are my aunties. That's right.
That's right, Lisa. My older cousins are my aunties.
That's right.
Vicky Liddell
says, I was born into a domestic violence relationship that was toxic and unhealthy. I had very low self-esteem. I had to learn what a healthy lifestyle looks like and then pursue it. Thanks to God. Amen. So sometimes you can know, but you got to know and do. They got to go together.
Yep.
You can know better and you got to do better.
And I think the doing is the bigger part of it.
It is. Well, it all starts in the know. You got to know it first, because otherwise you can be oblivious that there's another option.
Okay. I'm going with you. I asked the question, could you change the situation in a day? She said, hell no.
Hell to the no.
She don't say all of that.
Hell no.
Shirley D. Jeanette says,
no,
I agree, Brian K. McNeill, courage.
Courage.
Okay, William Brown says,
I believe that life doesn't choose for us. The conversation we surround ourselves will. We allow.
The conversations we surround ourselves with will.
No.
That's what he says.
We allow who we are listening to choose for us. That's why the Jamie Foxx character believed he needed more to start. Amen.
Let's see now.
Kia said, I'm 30. Wait. What?
He says, who we are listening to choose for us. That's why the Jamie Foxx character believed he needed more to start. Are you suggesting that whoever was in his circle told him that he needed to do all that stuff before he starts?
Absolutely.
That's why he bought into that?
Absolutely.
Okay, please continue. Kia says,
I'm 36 and I'm still lost with every step, but I won't stop walking. Amen and amen. Keep walking. I ain't talking.
Vicky Liddell Evans says, great book title. Born into a lifestyle I'm desperately trying to get out of.
Amen.
That would be a compelling book title. Jay Mattier, one of my mentors, says,
if you change your mind in that day, you already started changing your situation.
That's right. That's the moment. Start where you are. If you change your mind, and that is completely an inside job, and that's something that you don't need permission to do. You can change the way you see it. You can change your mind about that, your mindset about that in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. Yes, you can.
Vicky said, if you're a child, your parents choose for you until you're old enough
to choose for yourself. You're old enough to choose for yourself. 36 is old enough to choose for yourself. How are you going to think? Yes, it is. William Brown, Kia, consider stop saying you are lost. Consider stop saying you are lost. You are where you need to be and where you are. You're where you need to be and where you are. William Brown, thank you.
He says, so many of my friends tell me that I really need to write a book about my life. And the
even that right there, she's prefacing it with so many of my friends tell me. Okay. Jay Mattier just said, if you change your mind in that day, you've already started changing your situations. It's not about so many of your friends no more. It's about what you decide in your mind. Okay. Vicky says, so that's when lifestyle chooses for you, your parents or your parents' lifestyle. That's when it's choosing for you. Dr. Deborah says,
you can be in captivity and still choose to change your mind.
Yes.
Believe me, I know I am
still here to share it.
Amen.
You can be in captivity and still choose to change your mind. In the classic book, Man's Search for Meaning, the author is a guy named Dr. Viktor Frankl. And Dr. Viktor Frankl was telling his tale about his time in the concentration camps in Auschwitz and Dachau. He was a Jewish doctor, and he was, during the World War II, he was in concentration camps, and lots of people around him got killed in the concentration camps. But he learned some things about people there. He was examining people. The people that had something to look forward to, they were able to endure more stuff. The people that didn't have nothing to look forward to, they died off easy. Okay. But his thing was, he called it the ultimate freedom. Even though he was in a concentration camp, they could abuse his body, they could deny him food, they could deny him sleep. He called it the ultimate freedom because in his mind, he could be free. In his mind, he can imagine. They can hurt his body, but they couldn't touch his mind. He called that the ultimate freedom. When you understand that your mind can take you where you want to go.
Yeah, if I can suggest to you, instead of attempting to write a book, which you very well could, journal the things that you have already accomplished, the things that you've already gone through and that you've already gotten out of. That will serve you. It will serve you in your process of getting to the next place, because you have already overcome and accomplished so many things that because the current trial may seem foreboding in front of you right now, you may have forgotten the strength that it took for you to get out of the places that you were already in. So write it for you. Don't worry about anybody else. Write it for you, and you will find yourself in it.
Amen. That's good counsel from Dr. Lisa Santiago McNeill. Start where you are. No excuses. You have a freedom. If you have the activity of your mind and the activity of your limbs, Sister Kia comes back and says,
I say so many of my friends because they are the good friends that I have to push me because I lack self-motivation. I'm searching for it now, but when you've been told that you're nothing for so long, it becomes imprinted on your brain.
It kind of becomes imprinted on your brain. I feel you on that. And I can see how it would become imprinted on your brain, but it doesn't have to stay there. And the awareness of what's going on, the awareness that you've had that told to you for so long, and the awareness of that it may be imprinted on your brain is right there, an indicator that you have the power to just not choose to not accept that. I keep going back to, once you decide to change your mind, you've already started. That's what I go back to. All right, we're about 9:40. It's about that time, y'all. One of the things that we do on this show. Good morning, Brother Shay Revolu. How you doing, man? How you doing, bruh?
Amen.
One of the things we do on our show is we thank our consistent contributors to the show with greeting songs and with greeting logos. We'll catch up the comments first. Vicky says,
no, William Brown says the large part of being our authentic selves is making choices from within versus choices mainly from others.
Love that, William Brown. Thank you very much for submitting that.
Vicky Linnell Evans says, Viola Davis' book, Finding Me, is an example of the lifestyle choosing for a child until she was an adult and able to change the course direction of your life. Her siblings wasn't as fortunate because they never left that environment.
She had to leave that environment.
Raised by chickens.
Even Jesus had to leave Jerusalem to become a prophet. Okay, he couldn't become a prophet in his own city. He had to leave. Because
he's always going to be Joseph's son. He's
always going to be Joseph's son. Yeah.
That's why it's so important for our children to leave home, so that
she's about to say something. Go ahead, baby.
When they go, they get to establish themselves. They get to choose their friends. They get to remove any limitations that have been placed on them. They're not Ray Ray anymore. They are not Jamie anymore. They are who they decide that they want to be. I was excited when my
good morning, Michelle Bryce. Good morning to you.
Went off to become himself, and he went by his middle name for a while.
Because he chose.
Now we knew that was because he was establishing himself as an adult. He wanted to be not known by Little Ray Ray, not known by John, not known as Junior, but went by his middle name, and he took on his new persona. It wasn't faking. It wasn't anything other than becoming and evolving.
Yep.
And sometimes our family members don't allow us to evolve. What you talking like that for?
Yeah.
What you
touch a nerve? Lisa went through that herself. My youngest daughter moved to Los Angeles this summer. She had no family there. She had some friends. She had visited, but she took on a new job across the country from her family. That's going to help her to grow.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to help her to
And
grow.
establish her own who she is.
Start where you are is our topic today. Miss Lena Janelle, we're excited to have you back in the room. Good morning. Good morning. We're about to do our greeting songs and greeting logos. Let's catch up all the comments, please.
Dr. Deborah says, Lisa, that's actually what I'm doing with my human trafficking experience.
Oh, wow.
One day it will be a book, but I'm starting with journaling it for my own healing.
Amen.
That really is necessary for what
Jacqueline
it is.
Rosier, we hold that handful up again. Jacqueline Rosier, we shouted you out earlier because of you. Look at what's Lisa's hands. These are mailers that's going out today. She sent out some mailers yesterday too, and she's sending out beautiful Jacqueline Rosier greeting cards. Okay.
And I actually mailed them. Labeled
addressed
them and stamped them, and I'm grateful that you included the stamps because that would have been just another excuse for me not to get them out or not to want to send them out because they were so beautiful every time I was filling them out. I'm like, oh no.
Well, it's 9:43. It's time for William Brown says, correction, Jesus was always a prophet. He showed us that changing our environment or the conversations and relationships, he showed us that changing our environment or the conversations and relationships around us. He may have always been our prophet, but the people around him would not let that prophet. Okay, he did have to leave.
He was without honor. He was without honor in his own hometown.
He was without honor in his own town. He had to leave his own town. Yes, I agree. He was always that. Okay, but they didn't receive it that.
Absolutely. Jacqueline said, I need my cards. Jacqueline.
No, Stephanie Morris says
Stephanie
that.
Morris said, I need my cards, Jacqueline.
I was
singing your song in my head this morning.
Dr. Deborah says, Vicky Linnell Evans says, Dr. Deborah, I would like to talk to you about your human trafficking experiences. Let's do that. We got to do it now. We can't put it off any longer. We got to do what we do on this show. We thank our consistent contributors with greeting songs and with greeting logos. We're 3 minutes behind schedule, but you're important. So we're going to have to get it done right now. Up first today is Dr. Deborah Dunstan. She has a greeting song, and it goes like this.
Dr. Deborah, trauma healing and manifestation coach.
Mm-hmm. That's cute. How did she get a greeting song? She just contributed to the show, and then we found a song that we could say her name as a greeting. Like Katura Green, she's got one too. Back to life, back to Katura Green.
However do you want it,
however do you need it.
Do you need it?
That's Katura Green's jam right there. Gina Gadsden, you deserve a song. You've been coming through. We want to help us to find you a song. William Brown has a song too. His song goes like this. Good morning to our friend Will.
Nobody thinks like him still.
We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Will. Good morning to our friend Will. Good morning to you, sir.
Craig Sapp.
Craig Sapp has a jam too. Craig Sapp, 1,000 degrees.
You'll be on your knees.
And you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother Freeze. Craig, let me borrow your VCR so I can dub a tape. That's Craig's jam right there. Kenny Tucker was the name that they gave me. Kenny Tucker was the name that they gave me.
Sheila, storms are brewing in her eyes.
Oh, that's Sheila Gothard's jam right there.
Absolutely.
That looks like fun. I want me a jam. You can get one. Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you, rock you. Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you, rock you. I want me a song. You can get one. Help us to find you one. Like Vicki Evans rocks. Steady, steady rocking all night long. Vicki Evans rocks. Steady. Rocking to the break of dawn.
Rocking to the break of dawn, y'all.
Oh, that seems fun. That's different. I want me a song. You can get one.
What's good?
Jay Mattier needs to get you a jam. We'll get you a jam, Jay Mattier. Jay Mattier.
No, and no. No and no. I think Stephanie
has a song.
Stephanie, life has new meaning to me.
There is beauty up above and things we never take notice of. You wake up and Stephanie, you're in love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Vicky Nell Evans says, I be singing all the songs. That's what we want, homie. Love it. And Phyllis George says, Miss Phyllis has a logo. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
So clear the way.
Miss Phyllis is
here.
Miss Phyllis is
now
here.
we can all have a great day. Mark Greer has a jam too. Mark Greer jam goes like this. So wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. Mark Greer recommended like a funk song to come up with his jam, and it was okay. We could do it. Sometimes you guys recommend something that's challenging for us. So we're going to try to work it out. I promise you, Lisa and I have probably 60-something songs in our head, maybe 50 to 60. So if you don't come regularly, we might forget it, but we can remember it with a prompt.
Okay. Key is in the building, and every kiss begins with K.
Every kiss begins with K, because Kia liked the kiss, because that's what she said.
We got good to
Heavenly, we can get you a jam.
That's right, Heavenly. You're supposed to be helping us with your jam, because I don't want to make it an old lady jam. I don't want to make it something that is befitting. I think we hit the names on the head. I think we got everybody.
Everyone that has a greeting. So Jacqueline Rosier.
That's right.
Jacqueline Rosier has a logo and a song. Her logo goes according to Jacqueline, and then her song goes.
Jacqueline Rosier, pretty little one that I adore.
You're the only one my heart beats for.
I'm so glad that you are mine.
That's Jacqueline Rosier's greeting song. We did Sheila, I think.
Wait. I gotta read her comment real quick. I think we did Sheila, we did Shirley, we did Kia, we did Miss Phyllis. So let me go read Vicky's. We got Vicky's comment. Somebody. Jacqueline said, love it, Lisa. You may need another stamp. Mailing my own cards yesterday, I had to add another stamp. Sorry to. I apologize to everyone. The cards are thicker than normal.
Why did you need another stamp?
So this one is not gonna need another stamp.
Most of them won't, I don't think.
I don't think they're gonna need another stamp.
I don't think so either. I mean, they take a lot. But she might have gone to the post office.
But did you go to the post office and they said you need another stamp?
I don't believe. I mean, I can believe that's what happened to her. Oh, that's Sheila. That's the part of her song she likes.
But I'll check. I will check. Shirley said, thank you, family, for always brightening my day. Well, you are welcome.
Yes, and we love when you're in the room. Shirley, we do.
Stephanie said, I have a special request. Jacqueline, I will contact you today.
Okay. Contact her, yes.
Contact her.
We do now. We back on schedule. We did good. We caught up.
He is the time Nazi. Good Lord, have mercy. Jacqueline said, maybe just mine. Just remembered I had them in larger envelopes.
Oh,
amen. Maybe it was. These are all the ones that I
normal size envelopes.
Yeah, card size envelopes, but they are thicker. So I'm wondering if that may be a concern. I guess I'll go to the post office. I was just gonna put these in the mailbox.
Oh, wait. Jay says, get ready, because get ready. Here, Jay comes. Get ready. I'm on my way. Get ready. Here Jay comes. Okay. Now, what melodies? Because I want to do.
What's the song, Jay?
What's the song you bringing that
from?
What's
the song that we're putting that to? What's the melody?
Or maybe you have to call us and sing it with us or something. Because I want it and I would love it.
Oh, incidentally, I have cloned Jay's voice and I love it.
Digitally cloned Jay's voice. So she can use it.
Stephanie said ABC is easy for Heavenly. ABC. It's easy as Heavenly.
I love that.
I love it.
That works for me. Because that's right. ABC. It's easy as Heavenly.
Jay says the Temptations, get ready.
Okay. So I got to listen to that song again. I know the song Get Ready, but I don't know the lyrics, the melody enough. So we can listen to the Temptations Get Ready and we can capture these lyrics that Jay says.
Let me capture
copy it, please.
Yes, hold on.
Okay. Jay-Z. Vicky Lynell says Jay-Z for what?
With
Jay-Z. Yeah, we can go for some Jay-Z for him too. There was something else I was reading.
What were you reading? What something else was you reading?
Vicky Lynell, there was something else in the comments, but
Oh,
once you
we're
get
gonna
that.
get it back to you right now. I just
Okay.
want to send that.
Dr. Deborah says, by the way, I will be the guest on Michelle DeWitt's show today at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Woo,
Woo! Michelle DeWitt, she also has been around here long enough. She has a greeting song too. So Michelle DeWitt must have a podcast or a show, and Dr.
Show, yeah.
And Dr. Deborah's going to be the special guest today. Congratulations! I know the show is going to be dynamic.
Woo, woo. We love it. We appreciate you for joining us. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow for a very special Shout Out Friday.
Shout out Friday.
1 week before Christmas. Make sure you bring your businesses in the building.
Do you have a Christmas sale? Are you offering anything special for Christmas? Do that. Victor Nell Evans says, "Show me what you got." It's a good song by Jay-Z.
Yes, Stephanie, honey, because if they get returned, they are never going back out. So I am going to go to the post office because this is already an endeavor. It was an endeavor for me to write them, for me to put the stamp on them. These hands is not working like they used to work. Oh my God.
We gotta go. We gotta go. See? Lisa was doing her Jill Scott, y'all. She was doing her Jill Scott right there. Vicky, it ain't me. It was Lisa, you saw. See, Vicky? That wasn't just me. Y'all saw her. I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
You did a gesture.
I don't know what you're talking
gesture.
about.
See? I want y'all to get that. I hope y'all all saw that.
Don't forget to have sex. We'll see you tomorrow.